They said Ray didn't get lucky, and obviously nobody gets well. Technically, unless I don't was as Ray been posting before. Ray didn't get lucky.
Performance. Every day, someone steps up with a mic, a camera, a dream, a viral moment, a lucky clip, a spark, and maybe, just maybe, the world pays attention. But most of the time, you're there just long enough to be forgotten. But then came Ray. One day, no one knew who he was. The next, he wasn't just in the spotlight, he was stealing the show.
What's up, GQ? I'm Ray. It's 10 since I can live well.
And while most creators spend years planning their moment, Ray just stumbled into his.
Like,
Not with
seriously,
strategy, not with sponsors.
Just in a year. Because you cannot speak English. Just in a year, Ray, he changed everything. Like, he changed the whole stuff. It's not about grinding, Ray, just in one. Just one.
Not even with a camera of his own. Just a nervous smile, a chance encounter, and a little bit of chaos. See, 500 days ago, Ray wasn't a streamer. He was a student, finishing high school in Taiwan.
Bro, it's 500 days.
No followers, no streams, no hype. His nights were textbooks, gaming, Valorant clips, and inside jokes only 3 friends understood. But that changed on July 14th, 2023, the day Ray accidentally walked into internet history.
It's not even 2 years ago, it's like a year ago.
Got it!
It's not even a year.
Kaitanat
July
was live streaming
14th,
in
June
Japan.
22
The stream
currently.
had been live for about an hour when he stopped outside a 7-Eleven in the middle of Tokyo, looking for snacks and filming one of his usual chaotic IRL segments. As he panned the camera around, a kid suddenly appeared in frame, nervous, buzzing with energy, and wearing a wide grin. It was Ray. At that point, no one knew who he was. Just another fan hoping for a handshake, maybe a photo. But this wasn't just another street interaction. Their first words were clumsy. Ray's voice cracked.
This was the craziest meet. Like, for the next couple of years, this is going to be like, unless someone else happens to beat it. But currently, this is like the craziest meetup and life-changing opportunity ever for somebody. Yeah, I don't know if I just said that English well, but you guys should understand what I'm trying to say. I don't really understand English like that. This is like the craziest meetup ever. They just met. It's like you meeting somebody normally, and your life just changed after.
With adrenaline, and his hands trembled as he reached out. Kai laughed, Ray laughed. But more importantly, they matched each other's energy instantly. In that mess of nerves and noise, something clicked. The connection felt real, and instead of walking away, Ray stayed. He didn't just snap a picture and vanish. He asked if he could tag along, and to everyone's surprise, including his own, Kai said yes. So Ray did, for hours. They wandered Tokyo together, through game stores, back alleys, taxis, karaoke booths. Ray wasn't trying to
Like,
steal the
Bruce
show,
got
he
the
was just
opportunity and I was
reacting
like,
in real time.
Let's
Goofy,
go
honest,
crazy,
completely
bro.
in
Let's
over his
actually
head.
go
But the
crazy.
magic, it worked. Ray wasn't trying to be funny. He just was. Raw, real, ridiculously entertaining. And the clips, they went nuclear. TikTok caught fire, Twitter followed, fans begged for more. Suddenly, Ray wasn't just the kid from the Japan vlog, he was Ray. After their meetup in Japan, everything accelerated. Just weeks after their first chaotic meetup, Kai flew Ray to America for the first time.
Man, this is crazy, bro. God damn.
It was his first time in the US,
Goddamn.
and everything felt new. Strange accents, giant portions, and 24/7 cameras. But oddly, it didn't feel like he was out of place. Ray fit right in, like he'd always been part of the crew. He met the rest of the AMP members, tried American food for the first time, wandered through Walmart like it was a theme park,
Oh, no.
and even filmed a short film with Kai that would blow up across the internet. After his visit in America, Ray returned to Taiwan. But he wasn't the same. After America, something had shifted. He wasn't just the funny kid from Japan anymore. He was someone people looked forward to seeing. Someone fans searched for in clips, commented about in chat, and started following in real time. Fans had started to like Ray more and more. They weren't just watching for Kai. They wanted Ray. They wanted more streams, more moments, more of the kid who somehow made everything feel authentic.
Shank, this is
So
our
back in
moment.
Taiwan, Ray did something simple. He started streaming. No big production, no crew. Just Ray, a webcam, and his bedroom. He'd sit in front of his computer, sometimes with a plate of food, sometimes mid-homework, and just talk. About school, about Kai, about nothing. And people tuned in. Because even when he was alone, Ray made the internet feel like a group chat with your funniest friend. Now his streams pulled in thousands, not because of high
it's almost
production
like
or fancy
at
edits,
Anthem,
but
or
because he
maybe
was something
990K.
special. Learning a new language is hard,
In a
not
year,
just
bro, 1 day in a
academically, but
year.
emotionally. It's like
That's
trying to build a
possible.
bridge
That's
with
not- that's
pieces you
that's
barely
possible.
understand and hoping it doesn't collapse when people start walking across. Every sentence is a puzzle, every word a risk. You're not just trying to communicate, you're trying to belong. For most people, moving to a new country means years of struggle, years of getting laughed at, misunderstood, ignored. It takes time to pick up the rhythm of a new language, the tone, the slang, the sarcasm, and even then, it doesn't guarantee you'll ever feel like you truly fit in. Imagine showing up in a new country, and suddenly, everything you know, your language, your jokes, your instincts, none of it translates. Your thoughts get stuck. Your voice feels smaller. You're surrounded by people, yet somehow more alone than ever. You want to speak, but the words aren't ready. You want to connect, but you don't know how. But Ray,
Well, according
Ray
to
was
Ray
different,
is good
because
at
even though his
English.
English was basic, broken even, he still fit in. He matched the vibe. He didn't understand every word, but he understood energy. He could mirror the room, read the tone, react to emotion instead of grammar. That's something no textbook can teach. He wasn't fluent, but he was present, and that made him feel familiar, like someone you already knew, even if he spoke differently.
I need to
With
do
Kai
the
on his
ice
side,
water.
Ray didn't just learn English, he absorbed
Chat. I got something for you. A bit.
it. He picked it up the way a younger brother copies an older one. He echoed the crew, repeated what he heard, word for word, sentence for sentence. If Kai said it, Ray said it. If AMP joked about it, Ray memorized it. It was fast, unfiltered, real, and that's what made it work. But that kind of learning, raw imitation, comes with risk. Because when you're learning in real time, in a language you don't fully understand, sometimes the words you pick up aren't the ones you're supposed to repeat.
Yes, black bucket. Shut your up.
The internet clipped it instantly. The backlash came fast. It was one of those moments where everything pauses and then explodes. And yeah, it looked bad. But can you really blame him? When you're learning a
Oh,
language by
thank you
immersion,
so
surrounded
much.
by streamers, memes, and Twitch culture, how do you know where the line is? You don't.
There's
You
no
mimic,
line, bro.
you adapt, you
There's
say
no
what gets
line. As a
laughs,
streamer,
you say
there
what
is
the
no
people
line.
around you say.
Bro,
Ray didn't grow up
apart
with
from
American
dying.
context, he grew into it. And sometimes that means learning things the hard way. Ray wasn't trying to be someone else. He wasn't
Shaq don't make the clip, bro. W Shaq, man. This was 3 days ago, bro. Shank freaking made a clip saying, Shank made a clip.
faking it. He was
Shank is our own Nigerian badass streamer right now.
just trying to keep up, trying to speak like the people around him, trying to find his place in a world that moved fast and didn't wait. And as he repeated the phrases, copied the tone, mirrored the humor, something started to happen. He didn't just learn the language, he picked up the rhythm, the slang, the cadence, the jokes, and over time, it changed the way he spoke.
That's
It
not
changed
Enzo.
the
That's obvious. If I see the tie, I know who it is.
rhythm,
bro.
the slang, the
Only one crazy ass black nigga is going to do
cadence,
that.
the jokes, and over time,
Only one crazy ass. This is Enzo. This is Kim or him. Only one crazy ass black nigga would wear a tie, a black and black, then wear a red tie.
it changed the way he
Enzo.
spoke. It changed the way people saw him. Soon, people started calling him Raekwon. At first, it was a joke, something said on stream to get a laugh. But like most jokes, it carried a bit of truth. Because this
Raekwon.
kid from Taiwan, the one who barely spoke English when he showed
I know the funny part, but Ray is fresh. He knows how to walk. Like he has this swaggy walk step.
up, wasn't just participating anymore. He was blending in, effortlessly, naturally. He didn't just understand the words, he understood the vibe. And that made all the difference. When people become famous, it always comes with a price.
And also, bro is good at basketball.
And for Ray, it was no different. From the outside, it might have looked easy. One day he was a student in Taiwan, the next he was streaming in America, flying across the world, gaining followers by the thousands. But what people don't see is the weight that comes with that kind of rise. The comments, the assumptions, the quiet
Gary.
resentment. Because no matter how many people loved him, there were still plenty who weren't convinced. People who looked at him and didn't see talent. They saw luck. They said he was just in the right place at the right time. Just another random kid who stumbled.
You self go to the right place at the right time. You that are talking, go to the right place at the right time. It's not luck, bro. When you say it's luck, that is. I feel like anybody that says something is luck is just jealous. Yeah, I'm not say jealous, but You don't know what happened. What if in Ray's mind, that is like his final step? Like, bro, I have to meet somebody. I can't keep doing this life I can't keep living this life that I am living. I have to connect. And luckily for him, life gave him someone to connect. It's not luck. It's life, the wheel of time. You understand? When I watched that film, The Wheel of Time, it gave me a new perspective that, okay, just because we do something does not mean we get something. Wait, let me finish. Just because we do something does not mean we get something. But because we do it, there's every tendency something will happen. Don't play with it. You understand? Just because we did something, expecting, okay, because we are doing this, it's not going to happen. What did I just say? Just because we are doing it does not mean it will happen. But because we are doing it, there is a chance, and not just because we are doing it, because we are doing it and we are not stopping, there is a chance something will happen. It might not be what we want, it might be what we want, but there is a chance something will actually happen. Twin, yeah. Stay with me now, chat.
Into someone else's spotlight. The narrative was simple. He's only famous because of Kai. It's no different than sports. Think about your favorite athlete. The icons, the ones who changed the game. Every single one of them had someone behind the scenes. A coach, a mentor, someone who pushed them, challenged them, guided them. That mentor didn't make them great. They just helped bring it out. And with Ray, it was no different. Kai saw something in him. Not just a funny kid, not just someone to tag along for content. From that very first moment in Tokyo outside a 7-Eleven, with the stream live and the energy chaotic, something clicked. Ray wasn't trying to go viral. He wasn't chasing the camera. He was just being himself. Awkward, excited, real, and somehow that worked. There was something magnetic about it. The way he matched.
That's the thing. The camera is there, but once you are there, forget about the camera. Be you. Because if you are not about the camera, if you forget about the camera, or if you're always thinking about the camera, eventually the real you will come out. And when the real you come out, people that have been watching you since might not like the real you. So let the people that resonate with the real you follow you. You see what I'm talking about right now. Let the people that resonate with the real you follow you. Don't play with me, bro. I'm on fire right now. If the people that are not with you, or if the people that do not see the real you follow you, it might affect you later on. It's still about you. Don't play with me, twin.
Kai's rhythm without trying. The way he carried himself with a kind of natural awareness that didn't need polish or perfection. He felt real, not manufactured, not over-rehearsed. Just a kid in the right place, doing the right thing, because it came naturally. And that's rare. That's not something you can teach or script or fake. That's instinct. That's presence. Kai recognized it instantly. That's why he didn't just take a photo and move on. That's why he let Ray stay. That's why he brought him in, on stream, into the crew, and eventually, into the culture. Because Kai didn't make Ray special. He just gave the world a chance to notice what he already saw. So, yeah, Ray got help. But help only matters if there's something worth helping. And from day one, Ray proved that he wasn't just riding a wave. He was the wave. Success for most people takes years. Years of late nights, trial and error, small wins, and quiet sacrifices. Even then, only a small percentage ever make it. The climb is steep, the spotlight is limited, and most people never get close. But for Ray, the timeline looked completely different. Since that moment in Japan, everything has moved fast, almost unreal. In under 2 years, Ray has gone from an unknown kid in Taiwan to one of the most recognizable streamers in the world. No slow build, no 5-year grind, just pure acceleration. He's reached millions across continents, languages, and platforms. His face has been everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Scroll long enough and you'll see him. A clip, a meme, a viral reaction. He's become the internet's favorite wildcard. And with that reach came doors. Big ones. He's hung out with the biggest names in the industry, collaborated with global brands like Adidas, shot features for GQ, even played in high-profile charity games alongside A-list celebrities and athletes. All of this, not over a decade, but in less than 24 months. These aren't normal milestones. These are once-in-a-lifetime moments, the kind of things most creators spend their whole careers chasing. And Ray, he made them happen before most people even learn how to set up a camera. So yeah, maybe you still think he got lucky, but luck doesn't explain all of this, because Ray's got something special. something you
It's
can't
grind.
teach,
It's
something you
beyond.
can't fake. And whatever that something is, it's only just getting started.